America, meet Nathaniel. All 5'10", 185 pounds of, well, I mean, at least one woman who was paid, to say it, sheer brilliance of a man. Oh yeah, I think he's pushing more like 200. You know, the ponytail. I mean, can you just get a feeling of the magnificence that is fucking held secret behind that thumb? Uh, oh yeah, this pudgy motherfucker was on crutches at Lori's one night, and he was madly shuffling over to me because he was going to confront me and tell me what a charlatan I am, and his pudginess fucking tripped and hit the fucking ground, and it was funny as fuck, and I thought, you know what? That might actually seal it. When I actually make a movie showing this genetic fucking defect fucking with me. Now, you know what? Funny thing. We'll come back to this, but let's see. Dan Quinn. How is Dan Quinn looking? You know? Uh, wow. You know what? Yeah, he's looking fucking hella fucking fat. And as a matter of fact, he is fucking obese. It is disgusting. Uh, put it like this. This right here is a muscle pull. It just fucking went, from here to there. And then this one right here, that's when I was trying to punch Jamie Har really, really hard one day, and I didn't warm up, and I didn't listen to pain, and it just fucking pulled away. And you know what? Yeah, it's not perfect, but that is one badass motherfucker right there. And case in point, bitches, uh, let's go and see perhaps the greatest fucking play in the history of Notre Dame fucking football. All right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. It is fucking sheer elegance, beauty, the fucking panache that it took to actually make the fucking call on that shit. Oh yeah. See what had happened for Notre Dame fans out there. Foz Fazio had ordered me to stay to the outside. There were grandmas sitting in the stands surrounding this play, watching. They knew it was going up the fucking middle. They were flipping quarters, okay? In some households across America. You know what? Going to be a quarterback, fullback, tailback. I think the fullback only does it like in Bama's veer offense. But anyways, beside the point. Case in point, sheer brilliance, and I got fucking fired. Lou Holtz, I'll tell you what, pack your bags, bitch. It doesn't matter if you're in Canton right now, because they can always, after, you are no longer here, take you out because you fired that kid for making that brilliant play. He was backing you up, Custer. I'll tell you what, in war, I would have been obliged to walk up and put a pistol to Foch Fazio's head, but you know what? In war, we would have conspired against you, Lou, because I liked him and no one fucking liked you. So, you know what? Good thing that it was football. And, you know what? Yeah, you decimated an fucking an entire team. And that right there should have been on the cover of Trojan Weekly, but shit fucking happens, and then you get fired for it. Yeah, so case in point is everybody talking shit about Dan Quinn. I'll tell you what, we'll go back to what were we looking at? Yeah, let's look at this motherfucker right here. Tell you what, this guy has no fucking idea, no idea what's in store. I'm gonna make a movie, and it's gonna show the truth. It's going to show you as a simian little fucking monkey on the road to sapience, being able to use your brain and spying me and absolutely hating my fucking guts because I have everything that you want and more, all right? It's like this. Ron Jeremy has a big cock, okay? And I would fucking trade bodies with him for anything in the world because you know what? a big ugly cock don't get fucked much, if it's not rich or it's not getting paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ron? You're kind of a lot fatter than this guy, although he's a candidate for fucking stevia himself. And be a good idea, Ron Jeremy, if you got your tubby self on stevia, just put it in water and drink, or snort. I hear you like to do that a little bit too. Save you a lot of money. It'll give you, it'll give you that body that you once had, dude. Tell you what, man, good thing they gave you a big cock, because if not, it would have been cruel and unusual punishment. Anyhow, back to this dickhead right here. Oh yeah, you know what? This punk would have traded bodies to be in mine any fucking day of the week, and saw me kind of like Lou Holtz did, just to fucking hate, what they couldn't have. And Holtz, fired me, dickhead, because that's the kind of shit that miserable son of a bitch has done all across America, okay? And all it would take to get a little expose on him is a little money. Oh yeah, can you imagine funding a movie, Aaron Brink, that traveled? And, we interview guys that I play with, and, I bet you some would tell the truth, and I bet you some would go, no comment, man. And, you know what? We could fucking legally clown those fucking guys, and they'd be fucking obliged after a period, because what are they going to do? Kick my ass? I don't think so. So, anyhow, yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I don't like this guy at all. He talked shit on the violin and said I was a fucking lame, a retard, a creep. And now that people are actually starting to surface saying the fucking violin actually works, he says that it was in the fucking forum of like a Playboy, okay? Like somebody sent it in. And maybe they did, and no one listened. And you know what? It's my imperative, man, to actually bring the violin to women. And that's why Aaron Brink has said that after the fight, he's going to pair me with some porno star, and we're going to film the violin, an apology to women, dickhead. And what it's going to do is show women how to have that orgasm feeling over and over and over again if their man plays it, or, their woman plays it right too. And then what I was thinking is, after that movie, the Lesbian Oral Olympics, and Dan Quinn will be, one entrant along with Joe H.U., and then we'll have a drawing or a raffle for the third, the triumvirate of the men that are actually allowed on board to eat pussy with lesbians. And if they don't fucking, in the movie, we're going to win because we got the violin. And, yeah. So, how's that, dickhead? I eat pussy better than any lesbian on the face of the fucking earth, okay? Now, I could go back and show the antithesis of what you got saddled with, cocksucker. It's not my fucking fault, all right? I was actually nice to guys like you. Although I treated you with disdain back when I was, like at Notre Dame and considered a superstar, yada yada. I didn't treat you mean. I just acted like you were, fucking, depending on what you were, a little towel boy, a little water boy, where were you on that play, dickhead? Were you even good enough to grace the field in any form, fashion? Not my fault that it wasn't meant to be from birth, man. Take a look at your mom and dad. Seriously, okay? Did they think throwing their fucking genetics together was going to do any better than what got them into the predicament of having to fucking put up with you for 18 goddamn years? Put it like this, man. You fuck with the wrong guy. And I came in there, and you know what? Yeah, I thought it was going to be over a lot lot sooner than it is, Nathaniel. When I told Jerry just chatting, since we don't know each other, why you acting borderline biatch in a bar setting? Would you have had the nuts to fucking move on me like you did with words? Seriously, man. I mean, that time at Lori's when I walked up to that table and there's 5 fucking pieces of dog shit athletically like you, okay? And I asked just like this, so does anybody have a problem with me being here? And there was some shuffling, there was some, looking around, no, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying what I was thinking, but I was thinking, bitches, all that fucking talk online, and when it comes time, not saying shit. And you know what, dickhead? I blew up 5 guys that were a lot fucking in better shape than you, okay? It was a magical fucking moment. You know what? I mean, you just can't script it like that, take one dude out with the elbow, and I think I broke his jaw, and he's laying there kind of looking like you, like a sack of shit. And his 3 friends that were football players in high school, so even though they were starting to go to fucking seed, they still look better than you, okay? You scrawny fucking pathetic dick brain. And I blew him up. And then number 5, walking through the door, man, a loudmouth asshole from New York. Wow, go figure. What an irony, okay? I mean, of all the places that an asshole could come from, and I'm not saying anything, because there's some cool guys, like Billy O'Sullivan, but it's like this, it is what it is, and I put him to sleep, homie, yeah, I was on stage, and I'm going to be doing it again, and hopefully people out there are starting to fucking, think, what, we don't have to look like a fucking sack of shit like that. What we can do, okay, really, is start using stevia, and then since everybody's talking all this mad shit about me and how the fuck I'm looking, put it like this, I'll take that shit right there over, what, 99% of fucking dudes across America? I mean, because, maybe 95%, okay? Yeah, it's like that. It could be better. It could be a lot worse. But you know what? It did Bon Lapua, didn't it? And basically, that had just come off the motherfucking couch. I spent a lot of time in NorCal chat for different reasons. They changed. When I thought that I had Bobby Chacon cured, you know what? I was even more ripped than that. That's how I looked when I went back to Notre Dame. And I'll tell you what, if my son's track coach, in that give or take 60-yard dash, I mean, he marked it off, but if his clock said 5-9, know this, Dan Quinn, looking like that, is dusting off some of those lackluster brothers they've been recruiting fucking recently at Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like when I played and, was dropping Timmy Brown in the backfield. Remember that, Sweet Tim? And, yeah, it would have been cool if somebody that knew what the fuck was going on would have said, look, you know what? You got talent, man, but you might want to take it to a different school because, if you get fired for the play, homeboy, you gotta go back. Yeah, you laid it all on the line. You did exactly what you were supposed to do, and you got fucked for it. And if it happened to you, if you could get fucked, it could happen to anybody, and it's not right. And you know what? I make a liquid that's going to make everybody lean, okay, and shred it, That's fucking no shit. All you got to do is drink it, and I call it Pure H2O. It brought Peachy back from the dead, and you know what? I need your help to get this shit famous, I mean, I'm doing what I can, and I can only take so many punches. So znaturalfoods.com, Trader Joe's, do a line, pay it forward, pass it on, get stevia famous, and I'm going to be the richest motherfucker this planet's ever seen.